Yo, everybody, welcome back to the motherfucking Minority Sports Report. I'm your motherfucking boy, Big Black. Woo!
I'm your boy, Skame Dollar.
Yeah, motherfucker, we doing this wrestling shit, rumors, recap shit, all the stuff that we want to fucking talk about. So, yeah, dog, welcome back. We're 2 weeks in a row. We got a pay-per-view next week. It's going to be tough. What was the biggest shit that caught your attention this past week?
Well, the letdown of an announcement.
Yeah, that shit was stupid. It was overhyped for damn sure.
Yeah.
What was the name of the show? Do you remember?
I don't know. It's just something all access. I don't remember if that was the official name.
Yeah, but we're referring to AEW had a big announcement last week, and it turned out to be like a kind of behind the scenes show, and I guess it's going to feature a lot of Adam Cole's recovery in that shit as well. I thought it was going to be like a streaming announcement or a second show or some shit like that, but
Signing.
yeah, something. Yeah, it was not a good. It wasn't a good announcement. It was kind of lackluster. I'm going to watch it because I want to see the behind the scenes shit.
Oh, of course, but
you know,
we were expecting Forbidden Door 2. Fucking here's Jay White. You know, welcome back, CM Punk.
Yeah. This is the second go around. You had mentioned Ring of Honor too. The
Ring of Honor show.
Yeah.
I know they got an event coming up, but it's supposed to be a show. Yeah. There's so many things that it could have been that it was not.
And nothing but garbage. Yep. Again, not that I hated the announcement. It was just not. Yeah, like I said, fucking overhyped. That's the best way I can describe it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm still gonna watch it. I think it's gonna premiere after Dynamite in a week or so.
Was it that soon? I didn't even catch that.
Yeah, it was relatively soon. And it would make sense because the pay-per-view is on Sunday. So you might as well start something new the following week or the week of. Yeah. But yeah, it's sometime in March. I don't remember the hard date. I forgot to look that up. But yeah.
Oh, looks like Vicky Guerrero's not coming back to AEW.
Oh, interesting. Where's she going?
Under contract till July, but they're not going to renew her deal.
Yeah, shit. I forgot about. She hasn't been on TV in a long time.
I just saw that. It said a report from 2 hours ago.
Oh wow. She's going to AAA.
You see the rumor of FTR teasing them leaving?
Yeah, I saw that too.
The Dax Harwood tweet.
I guess was the AEW had left them off of some list that they put out.
Well, yeah, they congratulated the wrestlers who won Wrestling Observer News awards for 2022, except for FTR, who won. I think they won Tag Team of the Year and Feud of the Year with the Briscoes.
Yeah,
and they didn't get any props for that. So I think Dax said something about like April can't come fast enough or some shit like something to that effect.
I saw that they've been off TV for a little while because they've been just trying to explore their options and see what's cool, which I think is dope of Tony to do that shit, honestly, because you could say fucking no, you're under contract, get your ass out there, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think that's cool that he's letting them kind of test the water, so to speak. But they'll be fine wherever they go, man. Shit, sure. Man, they can do.
They're going to be the top guys anyway.
Exactly, they can do indies for the rest of their career in big locations and just draw because they are the best fucking tag team that I know of.
Mm-hmm.
You know, other than the Briscoes, but
I could see them going back to New Japan instead of going to WWE, but I can also see them going to WWE.
Yeah. Speaking of that,
They're best friends with Edge, and Edge is in WWE.
Great. Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know that. I knew they were
Yeah, I guess
friendly.
they live right near Edge, so they hang out all the time.
Oh, that's kind of tight. There's other Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks. Their shit's expiring in a couple months, actually. So there's been like, oh, where are
Yeah,
they going to sign?
I've seen rumors that the Young Bucks want to go to WWE too.
Yeah, I've seen all of that shit, and I'm like, hey, man, like if you want to, I can't hate on it because you're still going to make money from AEW, even though you're not wrestling there. So like, might as well have two income streams in the profession that you've chosen. Like that's why I
would
think
trade with the WWE. Like we'll send you these two tag teams and a single. Those two tag teams and a single.
It'll be like fucking how they do with Raw and SmackDown, but actually between two different companies.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Like in MJF in 24, he always fucking promos about that shit, the bidding war.
Here's another report from a day ago. Kenny Omega said to be open-minded about going to WWE.
Yeah, all of it. Open-mindedness, baby. This is the best shit because you didn't have choices before. So now, and it's not like Tony Khan is like a startup. It is a startup company, but it's not startup money. These guys are fucking multi-billionaires.
Yeah.
So they have the money to throw at people. So it's interesting. Yeah, more options just makes it better for everyone. But Tony would be a fool if he let fucking Kenny go. And if Kenny stays, then the Bucks are staying. That's how I understand it, and vice versa.
Yeah,
so.
he can't lose. He can't lose his EVPs. I think the Bucks and Kenny Omega both resign.
I do too. I think so too. But it's good to speculate, you know.
But I think Kenny may have a clause in his deal where he could work more Japan dates. Because that motherfucker loves Japan. And I don't see him committing full time to working in the US anymore than he already is.
Yeah, because with WWE, their schedule is way more hectic than what AEW has. So that's another point. That's a really good point. Because money talks, but Kenny, I think at this point in his career, it's not about the money.
That's why all those guys jumped ship back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Because there was less dates for more money for WCW back in the day.
Yeah.
WWE schedule's brutal, man.
Fucking brutal. They do so many fucking
like
house shows.
They used to do like 300 days a year or some shit like that.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's still the schedule, but yeah, that's fucking crazy.
It's rigorous, bro. That's rigorous. Wrestling 3-4 times a week. Yeah. That's and a lot of them
old days they said they would do 2 shows a day sometimes on the weekends.
Yeah, and then a lot of them aren't making, I mean, they're making fucking great money because a lot of wrestlers make peanuts, you know, doing house shows and shit. But yeah, a lot of these folks are making 100,000, if that, you know, 6 figures and shit like that, couple 6 figures. And yeah, to put your body through that shit, you know, not like at the top, because the top stars, they do house shows, but they're not grinding like the mid and lower tier guys. Like it's yeah, I couldn't imagine being part of that fucking schedule, man. Couldn't imagine.
Yeah.
Fuck that noise.
Speaking of putting body on the line, the new WWE Rival show, the latest episode was Undertaker and Mankind.
Oh, hell yeah.
Shit was great. From the Boiler Room Brawl to the Buried Alive match to the Hell in the Cell.
Dog, they had some bangers, man. Wow.
Yeah. It was a good one.
Fuck yeah. I gotta watch that shit. I keep forgetting to watch that fucking show. You won't get my money.
The legends this week is Jake the Snake. So it's a rough one because he got a rough story.
Yeah. I'm I'm familiar with Jake the Snake. I remember finding out his story you know, in my adult life and just being devastated because he was my favorite wrestler as a kid. Didn't even know he was a heel. I just loved that he had a snake because I love snakes. And yeah, I was like, wait, Jake the Snake had a fucked up life. Wow. So yeah,
when I was watching the episode, I'm like, damn, this is a fucked up story. but he can fucking short, like he delivers the shit out of it.
Yo, he's a great storyteller.
dog.
Yes, sir.
With that voice that he got, the way he tells the story, it's amazing.
Yeah,
he could. I could sit there and listen to him tell stories for days.
Yeah, he's a great storyteller, man. Yeah, and that voice is like iconic. It's definitely of that era. But the raspiness that he has it's
finding out like as an adult that he was petrified of the snake, but he only fucked with it because that was his character wouldn't be scared of it.
Yeah, I'm like finding that shit out. I'm like, wait, bro, you were my hero, dog. Like, what do you mean you were afraid of snakes, bro? But yeah, that shit. Yeah, it's anything Jake the Snake documentary wise. Just prepare to be fucking.
Oh yeah, there's a
sad.
warning. There's a warning before the show even airs.
Okay. Yeah. There's a lot of drugs, a lot of sadness, just a lot of fucked up shit. Yeah.
Yeah, good show though.
It is.
Damn good show.
I'm not. I said it is. I'm just thinking about other shit that I've seen about Macho Man. Jesus Christ, Jake the Snake. I was looking at my soundboard. Macho Man. Nothing but garbage. Thank you, sir. Rest in peace. Rest in peace to this dude too.
Hey yo,
it worked. Thank Jesus, my dude. The Reza. La Raza. Oh, that's not the same word.
Yeah, speaking of those same shows, they had the NWO for the Legends episode a couple weeks ago. I think that was the first episode that aired was the NWO for Legends.
New World Order, baby.
Where they changed wrestling.
Yeah, they really did though.
Yeah,
they really did. That was when I started paying attention to WCW more.
That's when everybody did.
Yeah. Just like, wait a minute, what? Nigga, them shirts is dope.
I was I was already hit to it. So it's like,
right.
Literally watching WWE one week, seeing Razor Ramon wrestle, and then the next week he's coming out the crowd in WCW. I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck is he doing there? They fucking had me.
Yo, I swear to God, I think somebody called me, bro, because that was during that time period. Like my phone ringing, my mom's like, "Who the fuck is calling so late?" Like, it's Miguel or somebody. I'm like, "Hello, yo, Razor Ramon, they're on WCW. What? Waited till commercial because I didn't believe him and it flipped over. It was like, oh shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I mean,
she was.
Was Raw still taped at that time?
Yeah, I think they were doing the live one week and then tape. So they would alternate. Or they started doing that after, because I remember at one point they were doing that, and that's when Eric Bischoff was giving out the ending to Raw.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I don't know if they started doing it that way originally, but that's eventually how their schedule went, and then they started blowing the endings.
Oh, that's right. I forgot all about that shit.
If you watch the documentaries, it ended up backfiring on them one week. They announced when Mankind was going to win the belt on Raw, and it made everybody flip over to Raw to watch Mankind win the belt.
Yo, Mankind's the shit, Like, hey, damn, yeah, what a time!
I sure as hell flipped over.
What a time! Yeah. Again, I like being an adult and going back and looking at it. Go ahead.
It's funny. I seen something on Instagram. It was some kind of meme. It was like the Earth is however billions of years old or whatever it is, and we happen to grow up during the Attitude Era.
Yeah, right.
Or like during this era. It was ECW. It was an ECW clip, which is the same era, the same Attitude Era. So it's like,
yeah.
So you just happen to grow up during ECW. It's like, goddamn right I did.
Yeah, bro. It was really crazy, bro. Like, and it wasn't even just wrestling. It was all of TV was just like
Cops.
The Wild West, bro. It was fucking TV will never be like that again. Yeah,
live chases and all that shit.
Cops.
Remember that was the height of the Jerry Springer, the world's deadliest police chases and
banned from TV,
deadliest shootouts. Yeah, all that shit.
Real TV. That was my shit.
Oh shit, yeah, real TV.
Yeah, dog. That
I
was,
remember that. I used to watch that shit all the time.
but yeah, TV was wild, bro. It was like the Wild West. And then people started getting
Yeah.
sued. And I think it was either Ricky
Yeah,
Lake or Jenny Jones.
everybody was pushing the limits.
Yeah.
And yeah. Yeah, it was Jenny Jones.
Yeah. And that
Because
shit kind of just stopped
she
everything.
had she had I think a gay guy and
Yep.
confesses love to one of his friends.
Yeah.
And then that dude ended up killing the gay guy, and yeah, or some shit like that.
Yeah. It was a fucked up situation.
Yeah.
But yes, shortly after that, TV got tamed. So it's like all this reality shit and all this wild stuff. You see, this all fucking bullshit. It's mostly the producers, they're like not scripting it, but heavily pushing them to do certain things for good TV, versus just, people being wild, man. Just everything was crazy back then. So yeah, it translated into wrestling. Yeah, what a time to be alive. It was TV was fucking nuts. And then the internet started coming out. It was like becoming like a bigger thing around that same time. It was just like a fucking perfect storm of bullshit and shenanigans that can never be replicated ever again.
For real. Like
Suck it.
Throwing a man off of a cell.
Yeah. Crotch chopping
and then him, the crotch chopping. Yeah, they did so much crazy shit.
Val Venus, yeah,
that whole character. When the quote unquote was it like the WWE Yakuza trying to chop off his dick.
Yeah, that? I chop your pee 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 pee. They cut a sausage with a
Mark Henry sword. had a fake hand baby with Mae Young.
Doug, the fucking shit they were putting out, man. Jesus Christ.
Do-rag Vince.
DX did blackface. Fucking
Do-rag Vince.
Oh, it was bad shit.
Vince McMahon saying the N word on air.
That wasn't Attitude. That was John Cena. But it was
that was closely after.
Yeah, it was kind of like that Venn diagram. It was like overlapping and shit.
Yeah.
Sup, my nigga? John Cena's looking at him, and then it cuts to Booker T, and he's like, "What the fuck did he just say?" I'm like that's fucking classic, bro. Like
it's fucking hilarious. But
yeah. Again, if that nigga would have did that shit, and then the sexual harassment shit came out, bro, he would have.
Or even the serious shit. Remember the fucking Brian Pillman invading Stone Cold's crib with a gun?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the crazy shit. And then he pulled the trigger and the camera went black or some shit. Like, It was.
You didn't know if Stone Cold got shot and was killed or some shit. Yeah, wrestling was wild, dude.
That just reminds me.
There was a pimp that came to the ring with a bunch of hoes.
Oh man, reminiscing. Shit, yeah. Billions of years
time
old.
To be alive.
When we got to see the Attitude Era. Oh man, yeah. The Monday Night Wars were great. Even though, like I said, I wasn't a super WCW guy, but I definitely paid more attention once that shit started popping off. Because. I'm a kid. I'm like, oh, I know these guys, so I'll watch this now. And
bro, I went from watching WCW, where it was in one of those small little Disney World studios, like where they shot Nickelodeon.
Yeah,
to it being in fucking giant arenas.
Yeah,
it was wild, and it all happened within like 2 years.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah, it was nuts.
It's fucking good market in there. I'll tell you what. Oh man, I got so sidetracked. I don't know. There was something else I think I wanted to talk about, but fuck, my brain is just thinking about all the wild shit that we used to watch as our young minds were developing.
Yeah.
The TNA matches.
Oh, the TNA.
The puppies.
Yeah, the puppies. Lingerie matches.
Oh god damn.
Yeah, props to the girls who had to fucking put up with that shit.
Yeah.
during that era for our
Yeah.
entertainment.
Seriously, man. You know, yeah. Oh, Sonny, I saw some shit about her. Like, she's like locked up and shit right now for
Oh yeah,
I think it was the DUI, like she
yeah. She
crashed
got a
into some
shitload of
shit.
DUIs from what I remember seeing.
Yeah, it was bad, and she doesn't look good. At least in that mugshot. I was like, oof, the might how
Yeah.
far. She's fallen far. Sorry, just
Speaking of DUIs, you see Jeff Hardy got off on his. Well, he didn't get
no.
off. He pled no contest, so he doesn't have to do jail time. They're giving him time served, and he's on probation for like however many years. Gets
Oh,
his
good.
license taken away.
Mm.
Got to do a program. So I don't know if that's gonna mean he's gonna start wrestling again, or what the case is. But
Yeah,
he seems free of that current legal case.
yeah, it's coming. Word. That shit sucks because they were getting there again. You know, I mean, they're always going to be popular, but just like that consistency, and then, God damn it, Jeff, what the fuck are you doing, man? It ruined my push for Private Party. It was a bad hit. It was a bad hit. A
Yeah.
lot of people got set back because of his mistake. But anyways, I'm glad that nobody's dead or anything, and that he can move forward with that shit. So good old Jaffrey. Anything else, brother, that caught your attention this
Uh,
past week?
you remember Stevie Richards,
I saw that he's in the
the
hospital.
BWO Blue World Order?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's I think it's his back is all fucked up, but they don't know exactly what's wrong with him
Damn.
as of yet. But he got some serious issues. He was in a walk, like using a walker, so
Yeah, I saw that picture.
he seems to be really fucked up. But he was an entertaining character.
Damn. Yeah, it's crazy how many. I mean, it's not crazy. Fuck, you're throwing yourself on fucking wood and on concrete like night after night. So
But the thing is, it's like I don't remember him doing a lot of the super crazy stuff. His stuff was all the comedy stuff.
he might have just had back problems.
Man, yeah, it could be. I mean, he wasn't the Mick Foley type to fucking throw me off of a cage, then throw me through it.
Mick Foley's the only Mick Foley type.
I mean, he was definitely in ECW during the hardcore era, so he definitely took his fair share of bumps. But I don't think he took any of like the crazy shit. But
Yeah,
he seems to be in really bad shape.
we'll see. We'll keep him. Yeah, keep him in your thoughts because it's always sad, man. It's always sad to see these guys literally put their lives on the line,
Yeah,
and then kind of just you got to do a GoFundMe and shit. You know what I mean? Like that sucks. Like shit, I have insurance. I sit on my ass all day long. Like that's fucked up. That's fucked up. So, but yeah, WrestleMania. You had we didn't talk about that. That was the first time. You had a theory.
Oh yeah, because of the redo.
Yeah.
Yes, I had this theory that WWE underestimated the popularity of the Bloodline Sami Zayn storyline, and like the way the momentum's going, it's like you kind of want Sami to beat Roman Reigns to dethrone him and beat the streak and all that shit, but you're stuck with Cody Rhodes having the match at WrestleMania unless they do one of those things where they make him wrestle both nights, which is also a possibility.
Yeah.
I think they did it to him like they did it before, where he defended one belt on each night.
Damn. Yeah, that'd be nuts.
Yeah, I just think the popular move would be to let Sammy win it over Roman Reigns, but you got Cody over there. You paid him all that money. You made him win the Royal Rumble. Came back at number 30 after injury, and it's most likely going to be him to win if they fucking make Roman lose. I don't know if that you could keep extending the streak. Who knows?
Last I checked a couple days ago, it was like over 900 days, and I think he's like the longest reigning at this point.
Yeah.
I'm like,
well, no, there was old school wrestler that was a champ for like a shitload of years, but I don't know if that's officially recognized because I think it was before like a certain I don't know, some weird shit.
Yeah.
I think there is somebody who's had a belt longer, but I don't think it's counted in this current generation of WWE for whatever reason.
I mean, and you gotta have a new fucking it's crazy, bro. I'm thinking like 900 days. How do you top that? You know? I feel like you kind of I mean, I guess if you get like a generational talent every once in a while, you can kind of push it, but I'm like, that's crazy. Because it was John Cena before that had like the longest title run, and then I think when we were watching it, it was like I think it might have been The Rock that had the belt for like a long time. Yeah, I just think like that's a long time, bro. So yeah, Sammy beat him. I don't think it'll happen. If Vince was there, it definitely wouldn't happen. But with Triple H, we'll see how much of a WWE product he is versus being his own self. Because, like you said, man, they kind of painted themselves into a corner.
Yeah, see, there's definitely champ. So this list alone: Bruno Sammartino, number 1, 2,803 days.
Jesus Christ.
Bob Backlund, 2,135 days.
Bob Backlund, baby.
Hulk Hogan, 1,474 days. Bruno Sammartino again, 1,237 days. So yeah, there's definitely been longer champs, but
I think it's
definitely had it for a shitload of time. He definitely broke somebody's big record.
So I think the thing with WWE is their new belts, or they call the belt something
the
different.
Universal.
Yeah. So now he's like the longest reigning Universal champion, not the fucking like heavyweight champion of which we grew up with.
I think is the title when you have both of them. I don't think that's one of the official titles.
Got it.
I think that's what they label him because he has both belts.
Got it. Yeah, I don't watch enough to understand their belt system anymore. But yeah, that's a long fucking time. So yeah, if Sami Zayn does upset him, I think, like I said, I don't watch, but I know enough from reading and shit. That would be definitely the most popular move. But we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Word.
We'll see.
Word.
Got 2 nights of WrestleMania.
So we got Revolution on Sunday this coming up week. So yeah, we're gonna be watching that. There will not be a regular Minority Sports Report, just a motherfucking wrestling episode.
A lot of discussion about Revolution because hopefully we're gonna get some surprises.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. And they always deliver on their pay-per-views. Not usually, they always deliver. So
I'm hoping for a Jay White.
That would be fucking nuts. I mean, he's already been.
Jay White comes down and fucks shit up at the end of the fucking championship match, and we get MJF, Jay White.
Oh yeah, that'd be fucking nuts.
I'm assuming MJF is going to beat Danielson.
Me too. Right. And that's going to be a great match. That Iron Man match, man, that's going to be tight.
Yeah.
But yeah, Jay White's already been on AEW, so that seems. There's been a lot of radio silence. At least when I've been looking into those type of rumors. So I'm like, yeah, he ain't going to Impact, so.
No, I don't think so.
Word.
I definitely don't think so. That's not where the money is for him.
Nah,
well, maybe not. I don't know what the company that owns them. I don't know if it's one of those companies that has money and doesn't like to spend it, and they may shell out for a big free agent like that, or if it's just like we're barely scraping by paying these guys as is.
Yeah. I don't know if they're barely scraping by. Yeah, true, because like they don't get the crazy numbers like WWE or AEW, but they get enough
because they're owned by a group. It's not like one guy that owns them.
All right, so yeah, they probably have like a nice cash flow.
Yeah,
but yeah, they're when they air, I think they're in the top 150 shows on the night. So like that's good enough. I think they average like 250, 300,000 viewers. per episode, which is nothing to sneeze at.
Yeah, they got some solid talent over there.
Yeah, right. And people do sign to fucking Impact all the time.
Two of the young guns just won belts. Bullet Club, Chris Bay, and Ace Austin.
Oh shit!
Won the tag belts.
Tight. Yeah, I didn't even fucking know that.
I read that. That might not have aired yet because I know they tape. But at some point, they're new Impact champions. I don't know if it happened yet.
Hell yeah. Yeah, boy. I'm going to get back into WoW. They've been doing pretty spectacular in terms of their numbers. Maybe what is this? Within the last month, one of their episodes beat every wrestling program except for, AEW and WWE. Like, they had better numbers than Impact. They had better numbers than New Japan.
Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's
so
awesome.
like the fact that shit, like Impact and New Japan, Impact's been on American TV for a long time. So is New Japan, but people are becoming more hip to that. Glow. WoW started. It's about a year old, if that. So the fact that they're already beating Impact in numbers per episode is very encouraging. And the shit that I've watched for Women of Wrestling, it's always been fun. So yeah, I'm looking forward to getting back into that shit. Yeah. It's tough. It's good stuff. It's a great time. It's so much fucking wrestling.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to WrestleMania weekend. They got, I don't know if you remember the GCW Bloodsport shows that they do with Josh Barnett, where it's like MMA and wrestling mixed together. They got another one of those coming up, and those things are awesome to watch.
Hell yeah! I mean, only the Invitational. Isn't that what it's called?
It's just called Bloodsport, whatever the number it is. I think it's Bloodsport 9.
Oh,
Moxley's gonna be in this one.
Bloodsport.
Remember that British dude that came to fight Danielson, Timothy Thatcher? He's gonna be in it. Johnny Nitro, whatever his name is, Johnny. Okay, and he used to come. He came to AEW a couple times, and when he comes out, he does the slow mo shit. They call him. He always changes his last name.
Yeah. I remember that slow mo shit. Yeah, I do remember that. Yeah. Yep.
Forgot what his big name. John Morrison.
Yeah, is it John Morrison?
That was his name in WWE at one point.
Yeah. Okay.
But he always changes his name depending on what show he's on now, and then this one he's Johnny Bloodsport.
Oh snap! Johnny Bloodsport, baby.
Yeah, they got some New Japan guys coming out to it too. It's gonna be good.
Hell yeah. Hell to the fuck yeah.
A lot of indie wrestling that weekend, conventions and all that shit too.
Shit, hell yeah. Yeah, that's what's up. I need to go to a wrestling convention. That's something that I want to do this year. But
that's one of those things, like, you can go to the town that WrestleMania is being held in and not go to WrestleMania and still have a shitload of stuff to do.
Right. That makes sense because everyone's there for wrestling, Yeah. So that makes perfect sense.
That's like all those GCW shows. Like I think they're doing like 3 or 4 shows that weekend.
Wow.
Everything's in hall. Like everything's going to be in the LA, California area.
Nice.
And there's a big convention and all that shit happening around the same time too.
Yeah, see, I would
fucking Hall of Fame. They got all that shit.
Yeah, I need to go to a wrestling convention. Probably have to go out of state.
Yeah,
it'll be dope. That shit will be dope.
Yeah, that shit will be cool.
Like, Jay Lethal, can you sign this picture that you already signed, dog?
In front of my ass this time.
Right. Can I get a picture you signing this signed picture, dog? All right, now give me a lethal injection, bro. I'm ready. Oh shit. Yep. Think that about wraps it up. We had a good time. This is our second go around, but this was the better go around, and nothing crashed on me. Thank Jesus. Thank you. 3 pound, 4 ounce, baby Jesus. Getting that Ricky Bobby shit. But yes, this has been the motherfucking Minority Sports Report. Wrestling Edition. Woo! Make sure you follow us all collectively at TMS Report. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you like the video. And make sure you hit that bell icon as well. Skame, where can I follow you, bro?
Follow me at Skame666.
Because fuck you.
Because fuck you.
And follow me. I am at the Beatnik. We'll be back next week. Peace the fuck in.